we're going to go a little out of order today because we have some people who are dealing with a 7 o'clock curtain. And we're going to announce, not that there's any suspense about this, but we're going to announce the winner for Best Musical Revival. And the winner is Sweeney Todd. Right? Jenny, I'm introducing you. You know, that's interesting. Maybe we'll try that next year. All right, so I'm just going to quickly say we've honored shows at the Barrow Street Theater in the past, the groundbreaking Tribes and the bracing Fiasco production of Cymbeline. We've seen a lot of configurations of the theater. They moved the proscenium, we're in the round, we're sitting on stage. But we never expected to see it turn into a replica of a London pie shop. But Simon Kenny's brilliant design drops us into that famous establishment where, under the direction of Bill Buckhurst, a wonderful cast, I think we have cast members here today, and 3 musicians let us experience the great Sondheim musical from the inside, which, since we know what's on the menu, is thrilling and horrifying in a brand new way. If you're going to revive a really great show, it's good to have a vision to make it come back to life in a new and compelling way. And that's what the producers and artists of this revival have done. And not surprisingly, just like at Mrs. Lovett's Pie Shop, the box office at Barrow Street can't keep up with the demand. So here to accept the award for Best Musical Revival are the merciless producers of this wonderful revival of Sweeney Todd, the merciless producer, Jenny Gersten.
Going after Joyce was a little hard. I had a joke, but now. Hi, I'm Jenny Gersten, and I'm dangerous. On behalf of our production and the Barrow Street Theater, thank you for this wonderful honor to OBA. These days, we throw the term genius around with abandon, but I feel confident in its utilization here. This work and the genius of the authors Stephen Sondheim and Hugh Wheeler, we are blessed and blown away by their genius 8 times a week on Barrow Street. And I present to you the genius of the Tooting Arts Club, led by the indomitable Rachel Edwards in London, whose utterly impractical and glorious idea it was to stage this musical in an actual working pie shop in the corner of Tooting. She did that with 33 seats for musicians and actors and used the counter and the tables for the stage. And director Bill Buckhurst agreed to direct it under those ludicrous conditions and then made it work brilliantly. And Benjamin Cox figured out how to make an exquisite, lush score for 3 musicians, and our designers, Amy May, Simon Kenny, Matt Stein, and choreographer Georgie Lamb, stayed true to recreating the authenticity of the original Daring Do and magic that happened on a side street in Tooting. And the cast, the brilliant, mighty cast, led first by 4 members of the original UK company, Jeremy, Siobhan, Duncan, and Joe, along with our first American lovers, Matt and Alex, plus Betsy, and ladies and gentlemen, Brad Oscar as the Beetle. Betsy gave birth to Leo, and our UK cast went home, and now we are graced by Norm, Carol Lee, John Michael, Stacy, and Jamie, along with our steadfast, gifted covers, Liz, David, Monet, and Colin. You're all genius. I'm a product of Off Broadway. I was born and raised downtown, and more than anything, my experience of Sweeney Todd made me realize a larger narrative. Off Broadway is still vital and viable, both to our city and our creative community. Estelle, I was 5 years old, and you did terrify me as Miss Margarita. I just want to say that. But that still happens today on Barrow Street. It wouldn't be true without the faith and leadership of Tom and Scott and Kate at Barrow Street Theater, and our secret weapon executive producer, Nate Koch. Personally, I want to thank Greg and half of CV Productions, our general partners, and the incredible and dedicated house and box office staff and stage management team downtown. We do theater because we love it. We're grateful to feel that love and share it with 130 audience members every night, and we're grateful to the Off Broadway Alliance for recognizing our love. Thank you.